Hey everybody, this is the review critic. I just made a video announcing that I'm finally on YouTube. Yay, I'm on YouTube finally. Anyway, my specific goal of this is basically I will be reviewing movies, just any particular movies. And I decided that the first movie I should review is, drumroll please, 1989 Batman. My reason for doing this is I've decided that due to Dark Knight being released in about 3 weeks, the new Dark Knight Rises movie, that I thought I should go over and review each movie of the series separately in each little video, and I will give you my personal review and rating of it, and then once I'm done, we'll rate them from 6th worst to best, number 1. Alright, so here we go. Batman 1989, released on June 23rd, 1989, grossed over $400 million, was a huge hit, and even won an Oscar. First comic movie to ever do so. Huge hit. Now, I just watched this movie recently, and I hadn't seen it in a long time, and I knew it would be good because of the Joker, and Jack Nicholson's the Joker, but we'll get to that in a second. But I just didn't think it'd be as good as I remembered it, you know, I just thought it'd be a bit maybe campy and a little not right. But nonetheless, I gave it a rewatch, and it was great. Loved it. Really liked it. I mean, I used to like it a lot, but I still love it. It's one of those few films that when I watched as a kid, I liked a lot, and I still like a lot to this day. Now, I'm going to go over each category and just tell you what I think they did great in and what was, yeah. Okay? So here we go. First category, the hero. Michael Keaton plays the superhero, Bruce Wayne / Batman, of course. Overall, I think he does a great job. He really gives you a strong performance, and he's pretty viable as Batman. And think about it. I mean, you just watch him in some of these scenes. He doesn't use any advanced technology or anything. He doesn't have a great Batmobile or anything. Well, it's cool looking, but, you know, nothing special. But yet, when he talks to criminals, he's just intimidating. Now, this guy's like maybe 5'8" and 170, yet he's intimidating as crap. I mean, he would scare just about any criminal, and he does an excellent job doing that. He does a great job as Bruce Wayne. He's quiet, he keeps himself, he's rich, but, you know, he's not really that, he doesn't play the playboy that much, and I prefer that version of Bruce Wayne the most. And personally, I just think he's a great Batman. He just got all the tools, and he's just great. And so overall, I'll give him out of a 5, he's my vision of a perfect Batman, so I would give him a 5 out of 5. He's just excellent, perfect, and I like everything about him as Batman. And definitely the best Batman out of all the movies, and even Adam West. Alright, on to the next subject, the villain. Well, the villain in this movie is played by none other than 3-time Oscar winner Jack Nicholson. Great choice, an obvious choice, but he plays, of course, the Joker, as you can see right here. So anyway, my opinion on his performance is, it's good. It's really good, yeah. I mean, he plays a different style of Joker from the Dark Knight, obviously, and other Jokers, but he is probably the most pure comic version of the Joker you can get. He's campy, funny, silly, but also creepy, psychopathic, and really just downright demented. You know, he's funny, but the way he kills people is just funny, you know, and it makes you feel bad that you laughed at it. So, personally, I think he does a great job as the Joker. I mean, he's got the perfect laugh. He's just got everything. You know, I mean, it's just perfect. Though I will say that the only thing about his performance, though it's a really good performance, I don't think it's quite a great performance. And here's my reasoning. It's Jack playing Jack. You look at movies like The Shining and One Flew Over Cuckoo's Nest, Anger Management, and all these other movies. He plays angry, mad, psychopathic people, and he's played villains many, many times before this movie. So, I don't think this was exactly a challenge for him. When I'm watching this, as I was watching Batman, I just kept thinking to myself, this is Jack Nicholson and Joker makeup playing Jack Nicholson. He still does a great job. Really good job, I mean, but I think great. But still, I really like his Joker. I think it gives you it really comes to life. He brings the Joker comic version of life. Though it's not my favorite Joker, but it's a very good Joker, and he's got the great laugh too. So I give him a high rating of probably about a 4.5 out of 5. Now, the supporting cast. Well, though the supporting characters are pretty shallow. I mean, Alfred's hardly in it, Commissioner Gordon's hardly in it, and Harvey Dent is in it for about 5 minutes. Now, though the supporting cast is pretty minimal, there is one lead supporting cast member character, and that is Kim Basinger's Vicky Vale character, the lead, you know, female role. And to be honest, I was watching her and I was just thinking, she's alright. I mean, though she is an interesting character, she does have her limits, and she does try to help out Bruce Wayne and all. But, you know, I just didn't buy her that much because, for the reason that she just, you know, if you watch the movie, she screams a lot. I mean, there's just every moment she's just screaming. She's really more of a damsel in distress. But, like I said again, I do find her character somewhat interesting. I mean, she does stuff, she's persistent, she's determined. Joker even scares, even though after having 2 encounters with the Joker, she still tries to follow the story. 3 encounters, my mistake. So anyway, and with Batman, you know, but she's never deterred. And I do enjoy her character. I just don't think it's a shallow character, but I do like it. Alfred, not much to say, but I really liked Alfred, the Michael Coffice Alfred. I actually preferred him over Michael Caine. Michael Caine's great, but he's just too serious as Alfred. I don't care for it too much. So I gotta give it to Alfred. The guy that plays Commissioner Gordon, he's hardly in it, so I can't really give much on him, but he does an alright job. Billy D. Williams from Star Wars, well, I don't think this was exactly a role quite for him. I just didn't really buy him in it. He might have only been in for like 5 minutes, but it just wasn't a 5 minutes needed. It was an unneeded character, and they could have just saved it to Batman Forever. We'll get to that later. So, anyway, the supporting cast was alright. I mean, it was solid, but it wasn't great. I liked the Joker's goons. Those were pretty cool. But the one guy I really liked in this movie he did nothing, said nothing, had no point in the movie, but just was cool, was Bob. Bob is awesome. I don't know why, but he's like the Boba Fett of Batman. He doesn't do anything. He just is really cool. Heck, if you want to look up on it, he's even got his own action figure. I mean, how crazy is that? How many supporting goons get their own action figure? So anyway, he was a great addition. Overall, solid. I'll give the supporting cast about a 3 out of 5. And, alright, so for the special effects. Due to the very thin budget this movie was on at the times, it's nothing much. I mean, it's okay. The special effects are alright. I mean, nothing amazing, nothing spectacular, nothing groundbreaking like Terminator 2 or Dark Knight or Avatar or anything like that. So this one I'm not even going to rate because it's not fair to the movie, and I mean, if I had to rate it, it's probably like a 1 out of 5. I mean, when you compare it to other movies, newer movies, it just looks bad, but you can't take that away from the movie. It looks solid for what they were working with, so it's okay. I'm gonna skip this one. Then finally, the story. Though, the movie doesn't really have a cohesive plot or a straightforward story. I guess when you have the Joker in it, it's not supposed to. It's just kind of all over the place. But it does keep the theme of Joker versus Batman. It tells a great story, too. I like their relationship, how they each have a reason to hate each other's guts, purely. For just, you know, I mean, think about it. The Joker in the movie kills Batman's parents. If Batman's not going to hate him for that, then why would he hate him? I mean, what else is going to make him hate him? And then I like it when, and then Jack Nicholson, the Joker, hates Batman because he ruins his plans, made him the Joker because he dumped him in the acid, and every time he tries to do something, he messes it up. You know, it comes away, and he has the girl of his dreams, Bruce Wayne does. So anyway, I like the relationship. It's done really well, and it's really good. The story overall is very good. It just gives you this comic book feel that it's like you're watching a comic book movie. You know, it gives you that strong, classic, legendary feel. So when you're finished watching this movie, you do get a feel of fulfillment at the end. And it's just overall a really good story and a great movie. So overall, the story's really good, and I'd probably give it about 4.5 out of 5. The movie overall, so now, overall, I will give this movie, after ranking them all, I'm not going to really, just for future press, I do not add up the rankings and average them. I just come up with my own ranking after I've done it all. And after reviewing this, I like everything about this movie. The supporting cast was a little weak. It's solid, but could have been much better. But I do like everything about this movie. I like the villain. I like Batman. I like the ending. I like everything. I do like it how Batman the Joker does find out who Bruce Wayne is. I always thought that was neat. I know a lot of people complain about how the Joker kills him and his parents in the movie, and in the comics never did. But I actually thought that was an okay change, considering that just fits perfectly. You know, it just seems like the Joker would be the one villain to do that. So anyway, I like that. The only thing I didn't like about this movie, probably story-wise, was at the very end when Joker gets killed. I just thought that didn't seem right. It just seemed out of place. He should have been captured sometime. And I didn't like how when Jack Nicholson died, the way he just fell off the cathedral, all those stories. You know, the Joker isn't one to be scared to death. He laughs at it. He screams his head off when he falls. I Only about that 5 seconds of the movie I don't like, but everything else I love. So overall, I'm gonna give this movie about I do a scale from 1 to 10 for the total score, and I'm gonna give this movie probably about a 9.5 out of a 10 overall. Great movie, great Batman movie, one of the best 80s movies, one of the best low budget movies you ever can have, and it's a great movie. I recommend it to all Batman fans, and I recommend it to any fan who just wants to see a good movie. So great movie, 9.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching. My next movie review will be about Batman Returns.